happy Sunday. Welcome to another mukbang show. I feel like I've been on a roll lately ever since I started doing this new setup. So today, guys, I got my little tripod on my camera here. Can't talk on my camera. I'm using my other tripod and it's still standing on the black desk, and of course this folded table right in front of me, so I'll have more space to put all my food items. And then I got the made up ring light, DIY ring light, closer to me on the left side, so more lights coming in towards here, since behind me is pretty blurry. I'm starting to think that's why sometimes if it's focused on my food, I'm not focused. So I don't know, like looking at the screen it looks focused, but then again I've been searching off and on, like it might look like that on the screen but it doesn't once you upload. So I don't know, but at least you guys can still see things. So sorry if it's not like perfect or whatever, but I always get exhausted, you guys. You know why? Because I take so much time trying to make it look great or perfect, which I know will never be unless I get a helper or whatever. But I get so exhausted trying to set the camera up, like either it's too tall, too low, can't see, blurry, doesn't get the whole picture. I don't know, you guys. Alright, okay, let's stop whining. Don't I always for the video? But anyway, as usual, rice. My mom made some shrimp and broccoli stir fry, and usually she uses beef, but we didn't have any, so we had shrimp that I bought a few weeks ago, big bags of it. So yeah, just your basic stir fry. I'll explain to you. It's usually the same stuff I tell you, but this is day old rice again. And then I got some Arizona green tea drink, 2 for $1 from Walgreens. And guess what? Look, I'm prepared. I got napkins with me this time, and this cup here. Can you guys see? It is Cheers. My friend Emily went to Boston for a work conference or something, and someone gave it to her and she didn't need it, so she gave it to me when she came by to visit me. Hi, Emily. So let's get this drink. Ooh, I love the sound of opening any kind of drinks. Woo! I'm still trying to decide if I want to try ASMR videos one day, but cheers. Let's have a taste. I love this green tea. It's so refreshing. Alright. Got me some rice. And this is the shrimp and broccoli. And got a little sauce on the bottom. That's my favorite part because you pour it all over the rice. Alright. Ooh. Gonna grab some. Should've got a fork too. And this plate's kind of big. Yummy. I feel like it's just gonna be blurry, guys. I'm sorry. Lots of broccoli. And get this. The broccoli, it's actually free. There was some kind of special yesterday at the Asian store, and the whole bag was free. I'm putting it like this. Put my phone under the plate so then you guys can see it better. But yeah, I got the broccoli for free, and they're good quality. It wasn't like beat up or anything. First bite, broccoli, rice. Mmm. Very good, not too salty. I love broccoli. Mmm. I feel like going back there to grab another free one, but I don't know if it's today also or it was just one day. so hungry. So today was the day that we were supposed to go to the fair, but little Ava is still sick. No fever. She had once. It was like 100 point something, but I know Tia and I were eating, but she's been throwing up in the late evening, of course. But then she feels so much better after all that is done. So haven't had a very good night's sleep. I love this cup. Plus it's clear, I can see. So yeah. We were supposed to go to the fair today, but we're gonna try and go next week. I already pre-bought the tickets because it's cheaper. Early purchase is $6. And regular price is $10, so yeah. Praying that Ava will be better by then. If not, it's not the end of the world. They'll be back next year. So I had to go to the laundromat this morning, which I haven't gone in years. Had to wash one of our giant rugs because they got Ava's you know what, stains on it. We washed it with our own, but it felt like my mom said it didn't look like the smell was gone, but I didn't smell anything. But so I was like, let's just wash it at the laundromat. And I was like, I can do it. So I went to one, and it felt so nostalgic. Like, I grew up always going to the laundromat as a kid. We didn't have a washer. I talked about this a few times in my vlogs in the past. Like, we didn't have a washer until I was probably like a freshman or sophomore in high school. Like, we hand washed that whole time. And as I got older, I did my own washing over the weekend. It was hard work, but it was just so normal to me. And I never thought about even wanting a washer, but and it was just so fun to me, like hanging the clothes outside. So I sat there thinking about all the times I went with my dad growing up. So it was like something that me and my dad did. It was like a daddy-daughter thing, and I was kind of like, oh my gosh, it's so good. There's so many things that I need to learn how to make, as in like Cambodian food. Like basic stuff like this I can do. When it comes to like the more authentic food items, I'm like, I've been wanting to learn things, but I think my mom doesn't take me seriously, as always, about a lot of things in my life. But it's so hard to try to get her to teach me anything. And even when I try to like make a video, whatever, in her eyes, she thinks the whole world's gonna see this video, and things have to be perfect, prepared. And I keep telling her, like, no one cares. People watch videos because of me, and of course, even if it looks perfect, someone's still gonna say something about it, so who cares? Like, even me, one of my, I think, how to make curry videos, I wanted to record how she chopped the onions and stuff, but she did not want me to do that. She was so like uncomfortable and like pissed off. So I was like, ugh. But I'm like, it's part of the cooking process. Like, it's part of my video to show how you cut things. And she said, just look clean looking, or people will judge. Like, oh no. Because I know there's a lot of people in my generation, Cambodian, that don't know how to make certain things, and I just want to share it. My favorite part in a stir fry is when there's like a little bit of the soupy liquid on the bottom, and then just pour it over the rice. It makes it so flavorful. And I almost thought about doing this video and just speaking Cambodian because I've been kind of inspired because I came across someone's video and I know my bra strap kept showing, and somebody was speaking Cambodian. Like, it wasn't like perfect Cambodian, but I was like, whoa, I should try. And it's so nice to see other Cambodian YouTubers, vloggers, mukbangers, or whatever you want to call it, but Cambodian people. Like, I don't see any other Cambodians. A lot of races I see, like Thai, Vietnamese, Chinese, everyone else except for Cambodian. But now I've seen a few Cambodian vloggers from Cambodia, like in Cambodia. But here in the States, it's so rare. Yeah, I don't follow too many. There's one that's really big, but I don't care to watch him. But I feel like I should do videos and reach out to my people who can relate to me as well. So, but my YouTube is pretty much everything that's on my mind. So that's what I like about myself, making videos. And I don't care for things to be perfect, even though I get crazy because sometimes my videos don't turn out right. I'm like, or like my editing skills is basic, like nothing technical, because I just don't understand all the hard stuff. And plus, I feel like getting older now, and I don't have Cambodian friends around here. Well, I used to, but you know, things happen. I'm not surrounded by other Cambodians besides my parents and Ava. Ava's half, but if I do start speaking Cambodian, I can speak it. I can survive going around Cambodia talking the language. But it's almost like Spanglish, but I still know more Cambodian than most people my age, around my generation. So, but I just feel like I'm losing it even more as I get older, and the less I'm surrounded by Cambodians. But even my friends that are Cambodian in back in California, where there's a big community of Asians, Cambodians, period. I don't hang out with other Cambodians too, but we barely speak it to each other. We speak mostly English. Yeah. So I think in future videos I might try to do one video just so that I can reach out to other Cambodians out there, especially in Cambodia, because I am trying to get subscribers. I mean, I don't get like hundreds of subscribers quickly. I'll go through a phase of like not having any for a few months, and all of a sudden like that week I'll get like 4 or 5, and then it goes back to being slow, and all of a sudden another 1, another 2, another 3, you know. I think I've only started doing more videos the last year. So, yep. It's just the thought of getting paid on the side and having a regular job like YouTube. You make decent money. I've never made hundreds and thousands, but that little side cash, that little amount is like, whoa. And I feel like if I had more subscribers, that side money will add up to bigger amounts, and it will just be so nice. Like, I can't even explain, like, that extra cash, like, to help me out, you know, and being able to do something that I love doing, you know. That's like the best feeling in the world. I love broccoli. Did I say that already? I told myself, I told everybody this, if I ever win the lotto, I am still going to work. Even if not working at this job, I would like to open a laundromat. That's my dream, you guys. Isn't that crazy? Like, I want to own something. Yep. That's the first thing I would own. I don't know the process behind owning a laundromat, but I want to do it. So good. Today's a relaxed day. I'm just going to do my own laundry later today. And I want to do that another mukbang later today. I have, I'm so out of breath. I watched, what am I saying? I bought some mochi, which I haven't had in years, because I feel like it's so expensive, but it's so good. But anyway, I bought the ice cream version, and I got the original one. So, different flavors, so if I have the energy, I want to do a video later. So I'll be on a video roll. And I have my vlog to put up from yesterday and some stuff today. It's been an interesting weekend. So anyway, from growing up, this is pretty easy to make. And I tell a lot of people who are not Asian, like, how to make Asian food or like Cambodian food, period. Like, it's pretty much just, you need fish sauce, whatever brand you like, some sugar, some black pepper, oil, minced garlic, stir fry, and then add some oil. Then you add in your meat of choice or seafood until it's cooked, and then you add the vegetables at the end. And then at the end you can also add slices of onion, sweet onion. That adds that to it. So good. And a little bit of water, so you'll get the soupy part on the bottom, and that's it. You can even add like Thai chili peppers at the end, you know, or just have like sriracha on the side here, so you don't scare anyone else who can't handle spicy, like little kids in the house, in your family. So yeah, a lot of people that aren't Asian, especially where I live in Ohio, like, people are so intimidated. Like, the only Asian thing most people eat is like basic Chinese food, like not even like authentic Chinese food. Like, they'll eat like General Tso, sweet and sour pork, stuff like that. That's like made Americanized in America, like not even invented by like an actual Chinese person type thing. Like, no. Yeah. So sometimes I just feel so like awkward trying to explain to people about my culture and my food. Because people do like make weird comments, and it kind of hurts me, but I don't like say anything back, because after a while you just get so old. I'm like, I'm in Ohio, people aren't used to this stuff, so they don't know any better. But deep down inside it hurts. Because again, like, living in the Bay Area is so full of culture, diversity, that for 28 years, you guys, I came to America in '84. I've never felt awkward. I've never felt culturally uncomfortable, or even like seeing things that are segregated, if that makes sense. Like racism and stuff, that's everywhere, but I feel like it's more in certain areas than other states, you know what I mean? So like, being here for like, what, almost 8 years, I think? Came here in 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, yeah. You think I would get used to it by now, but then like, when I feel like, okay, I'm not around any like ignorance or hearing anything like racist, someone say something like, really? Yep. So I'm like, ugh. Yep. So sometimes I feel bad for Ava. I'm like, this is where she's gonna grow up. She's not gonna like experience the life that I had in California. So I think it's probably one of my regrets, having a child, I know it sounds stupid, in Ohio. But it is what it is. Yep. I am getting full. I've been having so much fun making videos. Like, I know my mukbangs has been like a little cray lately, and I've been talking like all over the place, but I love sharing food. I love talking about my culture. If I can't talk about people in real life, I can talk about it in my videos and spread this all over YouTube, all over the world. Even just 25 of you out there who watches my video, who rarely comment on my video. But thank you for watching. Oh, and there's spring onions in here too. Yep, so now it's like my setup is kind of better, so every chance I have something worth showing is just gonna make me want to make more mukbang videos. And the thing is, like, mukbang videos, like the proper ones, it's pretty much like piles and piles of food. But again, it's like, I can't eat stuff like that, let alone even afford food like that. So I'm like, I'll just have one dish. Like, it's probably boring than your average, like, proper YouTubers, but it's still food. Alright. I think I'm getting full. Still got a lot left here. I'll eat that later. Look at the shrimp. It's like large. Goodness of shrimp. And I feel sorry for people who don't like vegetables. I feel sorry for people who don't like seafood. Bomb. Alright. It's 22 minutes. I am done. Hope you enjoy these videos and keep subscribing. Thank you for the new subscribers. Look forward to making more videos. Come back. And yeah. Hit the button. Bye.